Hey y'all, what's good? What's up? Welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with Nay. I hope you guys are doing well. Hey, so y'all, I was about to skip out on y'all tonight. I had plans to do this video. Like my day went nothing like I planned it, how I expected it to go. Like how I wanted my day to go, it did not go that way. And I didn't have a bad day. I just had a day where I was just real, like my energy was real low. Like I felt real tired, low energy, just like I really wasn't feeling it. Like I would have rather stayed in my bed. Like I almost called out, but I already didn't work Tuesday, so I was like, let me go to work. But it was just one of those days where I didn't feel like doing anything. But it also was a very self-evaluative, if that's the word, like a very self-evaluating day where, I was really evaluating myself and just realizing, how I was feeling and why I might have been feeling that way. So I definitely plan to make some steps to do better as far as having, more energy, especially in the morning, because I had realized something, and so I was like, yeah, we gotta work on that. And it's like I don't even feel like I was drained or anything. I just feel like when I'm drained, I know when I feel drained because I'm like, but me being tired is just me like mentally not being there. Like I wasn't mentally there. Like mentally I'm asleep. Like mentally I'm just not. I don't. I'm always dazed off somewhere because I really don't want to. Like my energy is, slow. I'm tired. I'm tired, dog. But yeah, so getting off work and then coming here, I'm like, it wasn't like it was like, I love to show up as my best self. But, sometimes it is what it is, y'all. And I feel good. It's like, I'm okay. Like, I'm not in a bad mood. I don't have an attitude. It has not been a bad day. I just been tired. I just been a little low energy. So that's kind of how I've been moving through the day. You just kind of not. But like, it was crazy because a lot of times I don't like, especially like that, I don't like to be bothered. So when I was getting my food, this old man, he just kept talking. And you know how old men do, somebody like, he must got a boyfriend or a husband, they must be crazy. I'm like, well, it must be a lot of crazies in this world. But, I really don't want to have that conversation. So, once I placed my food, I walked back to the car and he was like, oh, you want to get away from me? And I was laughing because I was like, nah. I was like, nah, it's just windy out here. Which it was. And I didn't want to be cold. But also, I didn't really want to keep talking. And so I sat in the car. So about 5 minutes after I ordered my food and sit in the car, I was like, let me go out here. The wind is blowing. I could have sat out there. Kind of, So I sat down and he was gone. But then he came back. He was like, oh, you want to come back when I leave? And I was laughing, like, So it felt real good out there. Sun just shining. And, he was just talking to me and I was talking back. He asked me how my day was. And, I told him I couldn't complain. And we just started talking about, how, you got to praise God in the good and the bad, And I'm like, right, because it's crazy because I had just been thinking that same thing. Like, I'm trying to, regardless of how I feel, I'm still trying to keep going because, again, in the midst of your storm, like anything you're going through, even if it's just one of those days, you still got to say thank you. So it's like I needed a reminder, like I needed to hear that because literally that's how I was trying to get through the day. Just reminding myself, you got this, you can do this. Thank you, God. Like, I can't complain. I can't, but that's how I felt though. Like I wasn't really complaining. Like I was tired, but somebody like he asked me, how you. At first, I told him I was okay, but then I was like, nah, why I have been a little tired today, but I can't complain. And then we started a conversation. So I'm honest about how I feel because that's how I feel. But I just kept trying to tell myself, and I just kept like talking to God and just saying thank you because regardless, I'm glad to even be here. I'm glad to have woke up this morning. Glad to have everything attached. Glad to be going to a job. Glad to be just here, So I really want to show up as my best self, but sometimes, I'm gonna have one of those days, and I didn't feel like, I was thinking, like what I'm gonna do, and I didn't feel like this was one of those days that I really need to show myself grace, cause I'm just a little drained. That's all. Just let me get through it, make it quick. I don't gotta be up here talking all night long. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you commit yourself to do. I know when I need grace, when I know it's not in me, and I know where, I can be a little bit stronger. You know, sometimes we can be a little bit stronger versus giving ourselves grace. Like, you know, I could have been like, man, you know, I'm tired. I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm getting in my bed. But I probably would have chilled and, you know, chilled out for like another hour. So I had enough. I felt like I had enough strength and enough energy to get up here. And, you know, every time I'm up here and I'm just talking, and I feel great. I feel good to be doing this. So this helps pick up my energy. But I could say when I got home, my energy hasn't been as low as it was earlier today and before work. My kids, they did good today. They did good. And I didn't have a lot either. I didn't have as much as I usually have. They did good. So, you know, I felt like towards the end, they started giving me some energy too. You know, they had a good day. I'm proud of them. Besides the ones I had to write up. But, like, once I wrote them up, they had some sense. You know what I just thought about? When I work with kids, I really look at them as my own kids. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. The thing with me is, though, I've been being their best friend. The thing, since I first, because in the summer, I wasn't working with their age group. I was working with the younger age group. So when I came into this age group, it's just like, it was just like another cultural shock. Like, wow, y'all are a lot. But, you know, I've been trying to be their friend, their best friend, and that ain't been working out. So now I've been having to put my foot down, and now they know, like, they starting to know, like, stop playing because y'all gonna be out of here. But anyways, I am thankful for summer. It is Gratitude Thursday. What's good? Week 15, day 5. I am thankful for summers, the summer. First of all, first and foremost, always be grateful for everything. You know, another thought that was crossing my mind today, it's kind of funny. I was like, I'm on like a strict budget. Like, I got bills to pay. I'm trying to be more stable. But I was looking at my Uggs and I was like, I want some new ones. And I said to myself, I was like, girl, be thankful that you got these on your feet right now, because some people that don't even got shoes, baby, you'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? You'll be all right, honey. Keep stepping. You know what I'm saying? Amen. But yeah, so I was just, you know, I gotta tell y'all, be thankful for everything that you have, because honestly, I'm not even gonna say y'all this time. Honestly, if I were to lose some of the things that I have in my possession right now, I wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be grateful for everything, including the life that you have. That's why my biggest thing, you know, me and the man was talking about how, you know, I can't complain. He was like, but yeah, you can't complain, but we do sometimes. I was like, you're right, we still do. But you just can't complain. You can't complain. First and foremost, it is my birth month. Summer comes in the month that I was born. I think it starts June 22nd, I think, or the 21st is the first day of summer, and then I'm born a couple of days later on the 25th. You know, anything dealing with my birthday and the day I was born in my life, like, I'm really big on. Like, I love everything about that day. Like, it's my special day. Even though I share with people too, it's still my special day that I was born. It's my birthday. So everything about Nay's birthday that surrounds my birthday, I'm crazy about. My zodiac sign, the date, 6/25, you know, it being in the summer in June, like, favorite month, favorite time of the year. Cancer every day, all day long, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I'm thankful for the summer. I was born in the summer. I was born June 25th. I am a summer baby. And honestly, that is my favorite season. So that's why I'm thankful for the summers. That's when I was born. That's when God decided to have me come on out the womb on that day, on that lovely summer afternoon. Neither one of my parents know what time I was born, and I hate that for me. How y'all don't know what time I was born? So I gotta get a birth certificate so I can really make sure, because they really made me mad. But then everybody kept saying around lunchtime, like all of them said around lunchtime. Some people have lunch at 11. Some people have lunch at 12. Some people have lunch at 1, 2 o'clock. Like, what is lunchtime? I was like, what is lunchtime, y'all? Like, be for real. Like, if y'all gonna be anything, definitely be for real. Like, what? Y'all don't know what time I was born? I feel like that's important. And why y'all don't know that? But, yes, so that's why I'm thankful. That's when God brought me into this world in the season of the summer. Number 2, I don't know, this one might be weird, a weird thing to be thankful for, like the seasons, but you know, you gotta be thankful for everything. Because what if we just had winter? What? I wouldn't be able to do it. I couldn't do it. I'd really be depressed, like for real, because I can't cold all year round. And I think people get that. Like some people get hot all year round. Some people get cold. I personally, I personally strongly would not be okay with it. Like I wouldn't move somewhere where it's always cold. I can't do it. That's just how I am. We gotta have at least 2 of the seasons. We gotta have at least summer and winter. If we ain't gonna have spring or fall, can we at least have one of the 2? I can't do cold weather every day. I barely can get through the fall and the winter. Like I barely make it to spring. So I can't stand being cold. So another thing that I'm grateful about the summer is good weather. The best season in my opinion. It's like, honestly, if I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'd rather be cool. So you might say that fall is more so my thing, but if I had to choose, I would rather be hot than cold. So yeah. Like I even if, like, you know, if I said that and somebody say, well, you know, when it's hot, you have to get naked, but you know, like when you're cold, you can just wrap up. I'ma still be shivering though. Like if I cover up in a blanket, but it's still cold, that's not gonna do it for me. Cause I'ma still be cold. Why? That's why I got a heating blanket. That's why I got a heating blanket now. Like I don't know. I'd rather be hot outside than cold for real. I don't like, people tell me I ain't never got no clothes on anyway. I don't like clothes. I don't like clothes. And people need to mind their business when they come to me. My grandma done already said, she was like, I be glad when the winter comes so the girls can stop showing their stomach. When I pulled up one day, I'm like, girl, bye, whatever. Cause I'ma still show this stomach in the summertime too. They make long sleeve crop tops. Stop playing, grandma. Stop playing. She already know. But yeah, the good weather. That's another thing why I'm thankful, because it feels good. Like versus, and then with the spring, the only reason why spring does not get my like check mark is because of the pollen and the flowers, and I got allergies, and that just makes it a no for me. I be ready to skip spring, be ready to get through it. And fall, I kind of wish that would last a little bit longer. The one thing about fall is it's getting cold, and that it symbolizes it's about to get colder. And I if I had to rate it, it'd be summer, fall, spring, and winter wouldn't even make the list. It'd be like dead last. Y'all, I hate being cold. I hate going outside and being like I hate it. But I can't sleep in the heat though. I can't. That's why I like cool, but that's why I gotta have a fan. Like if I would have the heat on, I gotta have a fan. Like it's been burning up in here with the heat on. But I got a fan, but I need another one. Like I have my vent closed and everything, because I do like it being hot, but I can't fall asleep in the heat. I can't. But when I wake up, it'd be a little cold. It'd be a little cool. Well, lately it's been hot in here, but I turn everything off because I need it to be. Honestly, I like neutral. But yeah, the good weather, it's the best season in my opinion. And I'm thankful that we have it, you know. Like I said, what if we just had winter? That's it. We ain't have no other season. I wouldn't be able to make it. And it's crazy because it just reminds you of the little things that we take for granted. Like, who thinks to be grateful for the 4 seasons that we have? But when you really think about it, and you think like, dang, but what if we didn't get the other seasons and we only got winter? The people that don't really mess with winter gonna be like, no, you know. So I get why. Like, I just understand a lot, you know, as I work on gratitude and as I just get in that habit of always saying thank you, even for the littlest things. It just allows you to, why I keep forgetting stuff. It just allows you to not take stuff for granted. Because it's easy to take things for granted. But if you ask yourself, what if I didn't have it? What if we didn't have it? Like, what if we didn't have light? It was always dark. Especially when you know what it feels like to have something. What if it's snatched away? So don't take it for granted. Especially when you know what it feels like to have it. Sometimes we don't even say thank you. And then when it's snatched away, we looking crazy. Or we like... But not realizing that we take stuff for granted. We take the littlest things for granted. We take people for granted. We take a lot of things for granted until we don't have it anymore. And when we don't have it anymore, you be shocked. Like, dang, this what it feels like? I don't ever want to feel this. I don't ever want to deal with, But you took it for granted the first time. So you must really didn't value it. People really don't value stuff until they lose it. Number 3, it represents freedom to me, and that's why I'm thankful. It represents to me, and why I'm thankful is because for me, it has always represented a time to be free of everything that has occurred since the last summer. From summer to summer, that's a whole year. And when I was doing this, when I was writing the third one, when it popped up in my mind, I really just started thinking about how we don't have school, we don't have college, how sometimes, like once school was out for the summer, I would go back to editing, or when school was out for the summer, you don't have nothing to do, you're just free. Especially as a kid, like as a kid, you're free. And then as an adult, if you're not, like I was thinking about my teenage years, really, I was working, but still, you still get more free time because I'm not, I don't have to worry about school, So, and then also you just don't work every day. So you just, depending on what part of life I was in, more freedom as a kid, of course, but, a little less freedom, but still free from certain things. So I'm thankful that it does, for a lot of people, represents freedom. Like, we come to the summer and we feel more freer. Like, the sun's shining. We don't got to be wrapped up in them coats and them sweaters and them scarves and them boots. We can take all them layers off. We can go outside. We can have fun. We can have cookouts. We could just do a lot more than we were first doing cooped up because it's cold. Nobody really like to be cold. Like, I feel like it's a handful of people that love the winter. I think a lot of people, especially for the holidays and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people can relate to the fact that, when it's winter and when it's cold outside, you want to be in the house. You want to be in the heat. You want to be with your family, or your friends. You just want to kind of stay in. Like, you really don't even want to do nothing when it's cold outside. But in the summer, that's the time to be outside. Water fights, pools, parks. Just, it just represents freedom. Free. It's just, you just a little bit more carefree in the summer. And I'm thankful because I just started thinking about all the carefree summers I've had. Not really just caring. Just living life. Even if I was not even me. I've had some times, So that's why I'm thankful for this summer. It just relates to freedom, because as a journey I'm on right now, I'm trying to be more free, to live life like I lived in the summers, minus the getting crazy, minus having the time of my life. I want to be free and have the time of my life now on this journey, but in a softer way, a more luxurious way, more of a, I'm free, but I ain't doing too much. Like, I ain't carelessly free. Like, I'm carefree, but I'm not careless with it. It's like I'm a child again, I'm a kid again, because I'm living how I want to live. But yeah, that made me forget what I was saying. But yeah, like, it made me feel like, that's why I'm thankful, because it has allowed me to know what it feels like to really be free in life And now, you know, when I think about my free now, it's like I want to be as free as I used to be in them summer days. You know, mine is everything else. Of course, mine is running the streets. Just that feeling of, you know, you don't have no care in the world when the summer come. When the summer come, everybody outside. Your family get together more. You know, cookouts with your cousins. You just summer is just it's the best. It's the best time of the year. I love the summer. Like I think I feel like I might itch towards the winter once I get a family and have kids and stuff. Cause you know I'm ready to do the holidays and traditions and stuff like that. But right now, I didn't even say Alexa. But yeah, like I'm thankful that it represents freedom. You know, and just doing this and thinking about it just made me, you know, smile. Like just thinking about all the carefree summers I've had and just how, you know, it is what it means to be free for real. And I want to be free like that again. No care, no responsibilities. Just living. Just living. For real. If you know, you know. Sometimes during them summers, man, you ain't have no care in the world. You just living life. When you ain't got, especially when you know you ain't really got that guidance. Nobody really telling you what you can and can't do for real. Like my mom was strict, but she wasn't strict at the same time. Like by the time I turned a teenager, you know, hey look, nah. But she was. My mom was strict, but then she wasn't strict at the same time. She was iffy for real iffy. But you know. You just be living. Like, if you think you living. How about that? You think you living. But you're not really living like you supposed to be living. But it feel like you living. It feel like you living your best life. Like, what? That's how I want to be as I continue on my journey. Just living my best life. Being free. But soon. For me today, that was just a little reminder that, you know, that's definitely how I want to continue on my healing journey and how I want to end up being, just living my life carefree. That's all I want to do. And when it's the next summer, we don't even think about the last summer. It's a whole new summer. Let's get this party started. Let's have fun. Let's not give up, you know. But yes, to me, you know, I'm thankful that it represents freedom and that it allowed me to get that little taste and, you know, just being able to think back on it on the summers and think about where I'm at now and where I want to go in my journey. I definitely want to continue to strive to be free. So that's all I have for you guys. I promise to keep it short. I was about to say Miss Nay. I promise to keep it short, and it might not be like as short, but it's short enough for me tonight. I hope you guys have had a great Monday. I'm so tired. Oh my god. Like, let me get it together. Right quick, y'all, because I'm just so out of it. What was I about to say? I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, y'all, because I'm over here cracking up at myself. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. So y'all can see the real me. But I hope you guys have had a wonderful, great Tuesday. Really? Alright, okay. OMG. Y'all, what is wrong? I gotta be. Woo. I needed that laugh. I needed that laugh. What in the world, Nay? Get it together. Oh my god. Nay, get it together. Okay, let me try this again. I hope you guys have had a great Thursday. There we go. Great Thursday. Ooh. I hope you guys have had a great Thursday. I finally got it right. I hope it has been a blessed one. I hope it has been a blessed one. I hope y'all have been safe. Y'all stay beautiful. Why am I so weak? Okay. I'm over here weak. Like that's how I be for real when I do crazy stuff around here that nobody see. Like walking into the door that I knew was right there. Like one night I knew the door was right there. I still walked into it. Like, what, girl? So anyways, y'all stay humble. Y'all stay patient. Y'all stay kind. Y'all stay gentle. Show compassion. You are love. Love is in you. Show love. Be love. You are light. Shine your light brightly. Be you. Nobody else can be you. I love you all from my heart to yours.